Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Lila here, and I want to give you just a quick update on what I've been doing and give you a few ideas about what to focus on this year. And so what I've been doing is I've really been just, visioning, honing in on what do I really want to make happen in my life? How do I really want to show up in the world? How do I want to serve? And so I just want to ask you, hey, Giuseppe, hey, Angie, hey, Vanessa. So I've been reading this book, The One Thing, by Gary Keller with J. Papasan, The Surprising Simple Truth Behind Extraordinary Results. Oh, thank you. Good morning, beautiful. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Chris Scott. So I want to just read quickly out of the book, just a couple things. There's a chapter 16 called The Three Commitments. And here's what they are. The three commitments. It said nobody who ever gave his best regretted it. So I'm going to challenge you and say, what is the one thing that you want to make happen? And if you kind of feel scattered this year, let me know. Reach out to me. Let's figure out what is the one thing that you want to make happen, and let's make it happen. Like, you can have what you want. You just got to focus. So actually, three commitments. Our first one is the follow the path of mastery, which means, like, don't try to be good at a whole bunch of different stuff. Just get good at one thing. So I am really focused on the business up-level program this year. I am focused, I am so excited. I love the retreats that I'm hosting. I love the people, very visionary, spiritual entrepreneurs, yoga teachers, healers, astrologers, people who are into mindfulness, masculine and feminine energy, sexuality, like all taking people on, trips to the jungles for medicinal expansion, using medicinal plants for expansion in their life. All of these really amazing people, and I get to help them do what? One thing. Primarily one thing: sell a high ticket offer. Sell an offer that's, a 6-month offer, a 12-month offer. Everybody's a little bit different where they are. I coach business coaches who also have 12-month programs like me. And so when you focus on one thing, you're destined for success. You just focus, really focus, and follow the path of mastery. So get really good, and I'm going to get better and better and better and serve my clients better and better and better every day. Why? Because I'm staying focused. I'm not trying to do a bajillion different things. I'm doing a lot of things. It might look like I'm doing a lot, yeah, but it's all focused on really serving one kind of client. That's what I'm doing. I'm serving really one kind of client, somebody who wants to bring their vision forward on earth and make money doing it and build a freedom-based business, because that's what I've done. You can, if you feel like you might be able to make money doing something, like, send me a message. I'll teach you how. You can. We live in a world now where you can. Follow the path of mastery, and that's really what I help people do, is follow the path of mastery in your own area. It takes a little time sometimes to find the area, but once you do, follow it. Stay. Focus. The second part is the move from entrepreneurial from E to P, purposeful. So the entrepreneurial approach is kind of like, what comes naturally. And then the purposeful approach is, you might have to do some things that don't feel so natural. For example, one thing that he says here, one thing that they say here is, it says, being purposeful to the same ceiling and things look different. The purposeful approach says, I'm still committed to growing. So what are my options? The entrepreneurial approach has more artificial limits, basically. It's like just doing, kind of staying within that area. The entrepreneurial approach is comfortable, right? I often talk about being an entrepreneur, but reading this book is powerful. It's like, how can you be purposeful? Well, I'm not, and I don't even care if I'm an entrepreneur. I don't care what I'm doing. I am helping people live their dreams. Okay, that's my purpose. I'm helping people bring their vision to the planet and make money doing it right now. That's what I'm doing on earth. I'm going to help you do it. I'm going to help other people. I'm going to help whoever wants help, because you can. And so that's a purpose. That's very purposeful for me. Every day I wake up, it's like, whew, how can I help people believe in themselves, be seen, be paid what they're worth, stay focused. And then the last part, which I'm all about, this is the primary tenet really in my life, is accountability. And I'm working on it all the time, all the time, over and over and over. And I learned this from my bowstring, from my yoga practice, is accountability is the first tenet of the Shrudaiva, the lifestyle that we lead. And so living the accountability cycle, what does it mean? You guys are going to love this, friends. Okay. Accountability, being accountable, look, is opposite of what? Victim. So when you're not accountable, You're in victim. It's, some way, potentially down to all the way to victim, right? And so is life happening for you? Which I'm always talking about. Is life happening for you? Yeah, it's all happening for you. And are you taking accountability for that? So the 3 areas are, number 1, I love this. There's a snack wrapper that came out of it. I must have been eating a snack reading the book. Number 1 is follow the path of mastery. One thing, focused. If you're a coach, if you're a service industry, if you're a yoga teacher, healer, any of that, let's talk. Let's get you one offer. It's a higher ticket, higher value offer where you work with people with a deep dive, massive transformation, consistent cash flow in your business, and then you feel like a master. You're getting really good at what you do. You get really, really good. And then the second is move from entrepreneurial to purposeful. Yeah, you can make money, but when you're really going to get extraordinary results, I got extraordinary results. Why? I care about humans. The money's the money. The business is the business, whatever. The speaking, the videos, all of that crap, whatever. The humans that I get to help, that's why I wake up every day. That's why I deal with problems. That's why I overcome challenges, right? That's why I'm willing to step into greater and greater difficulty, because it's purposeful. It's really to help humanity rise to a whole nother level of consciousness, a whole nother level of belief in yourself, and a whole nother level of relationship with money, knowing that you can just show up and be you and get paid for it. How about that? So that's my purpose. I'm really jazzed about, you can see. If you want to talk more about your purpose, let me know. We'll talk about it. And then accountability. Really just be accountable. Commit to being your best every day. You're doing your best. I know. We all are. We're just doing our best. So be accountable for yourself. Know that you're doing your best. And if you're not doing your best, show up a little bit more. Focus on one thing. And I want to ask you, put in the comments. Let me know, what's the one thing you're focusing on this year? I would love to know. Drop it down. Drop it in the line. Are you selling something? Are you focused on, building a business, quitting your job, losing weight? I'll tell you what I'm focused on is love. In my business, the business up-level program, in my personal life, and actually everywhere, in the business too, love. More love. How can I become a more loving human? How can I share more love? And how can I feel that I am actually loved and loved? That's the big part. Once you know that you're loved and loving, once you know that you're loved, you'll be loving. That's what I was saying. Once you know you're loved, always, you'll be more loving. That's what I'm working on myself this year. Love is my word of the year. I would love to know, what is the one thing you're focused on this year? And if you need help, reach out to me, send me a message, or drop me you can set actually an appointment with me on speakwithlila.com if you're really serious, if you want to jump in and chat about how to really bring your vision forward this year. Focus on one thing. I have clients who have programs that are $10,000 or more, and if they just focus on their $10,000 program, and that's all they do all year, I've had clients enroll, make tens of thousands of dollars, enroll all these people and make lots and lots of impact. It's why? One thing. That's all they're doing. They're one thing. Just focus on one thing. All right. So I hope this is inspiring. And I recommend getting this book. I actually had 2 of them and I lost the other one. So it must have been 2 things. Now I'm really focused on the one. No, I think I might have given the other one away, actually. I couldn't find it. I was looking for it. The other copy is white. So this is a yellow copy, but the other one, the hard copy, is white. It's a beautiful book. Super simple to read. And what I like about it, you'll see, there's lots of graphics. And so you can, for those visual learners out there, you can kind of be it gives you lots to work with here. And there's things that are underlined, so you don't even have to underline them. Look, underlined for you. So namaste, friends. Go out there, focus on one thing this year, and you're destined for success. I promise. I don't know. I can't promise. But if you take action on one thing, you're destined for success. Namaste. I'll see you soon.